Hi, and welcome to the Land of Eem Podcast. This is our actual play of the Land of Eem tabletop role-playing game created by us, Ben Costa and James Parks, and featuring our pal George Higgins. Land of Eem is a creative-focused, easy-to-learn tabletop RPG that was inspired by our book series Dungeoneer Adventures from Simon & Schuster and Rickety Stitch and the Gelatinous Goo from Random House. You can find out more about the Land of Eem at landofeem.com. Hope you enjoy our adventures.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Happy post-Turkey Day, Moan Freshes.
Post gobble gobble.
We are here for our 16th session of the Land of Eem RPG campaign.
16.
We've got Galen and Riley on board to continue their adventure.
Just had our quinceañera. Now
Our crazy adventures through the Land of Eem sandbox, the Muckling realm.
This is a game that you can download right now at DriveThruRPG. It's called Land of Eem RPG. You know what I mean? And you'll have all the tools to play just like we are right this moment.
Mm-hmm.
So
right now.
let's kind of rehash what happened last time. It's been 2 weeks. It's the first time we've missed a week. But
I failed us.
George failed us. But
I failed us.
I did have fun playing Golden Axe 2 and the Dungeons and Dragons. I can't remember the name arcade game.
Mystara.
Mystara. Gosh.
Chronicles of Mystara.
The Chronic
Chronicles of Mystara.
That was a fun time.
So here are your quests at the moment. The first one is to build a bridge for Sven the Yodeling Troll. It's been what you've been working towards since day one. It's already underway, but you have to go to Dunk in the Drippy Downs to inform the toll tellers of Sven's transfer and give them all the paperwork. You were asked to visit the last tree in the used-to-be forest.
Yeah.
Who asked you to do that?
Let me.
Was it a
consult,
random encounter?
No, I think it was. Was it Icky Lundy?
Maybe.
Yeah, it was Icky. Dr. Ichabod Lundy wants us to go speak with J. Spinky Nabernutty regarding the last tree in the used-to-be forest.
Right. And then you had a sort of side quest the last couple sessions where you went into Helgroathe Mine and you met a guy named Old Noggin.
Oh, Noggin.
Who worked in some way for Azimuth Corporation back in the day before their whole business was sabotaged by subterranean pits and layers, according to him.
Lord Orfong.
You're trying to prove that it was Lord Orfong. You found some cufflinks.
Lord T. Orfong.
Yes.
You found some cufflinks with T. Orfong in them, buried in the rubble of Helgroathe Mine. And that's where you are. That is
Indeed.
where you are.
Indeed. And I think we were going to, and correct me if I'm wrong, Sir Galen. We were going to go to SPL to make a case.
Yeah.
That they screwed up big time. That they owe this guy some stuff.
We're going to make a case, or we're going to try to find more evidence and then bring
evidence.
It to Dunk.
Yeah.
I think we're going to break in.
We got the first piece, which is the cufflinks, and then we were going to resolve that at SPL, and then maybe that could actually impact the last tree, but we don't know yet.
Yeah, so we can get a cease and desist for all cutting operations.
And then the last tree, we can then cross over Ettenhorn, and we were going to take the river down to Dunk.
Yeah, we'll die in Ettenhorn for
now,
sure.
Yeah, I don't care which way you guys choose to go, but I distinctly remember you guys saying you were going to the last tree first.
Oh, really?
And then back to SPL, and I was like,
oh my God.
And then, Ben, you suggested that might be a little backwards.
Well, it's just more travel because you're doubling back.
Yeah. That's why the current SPL plan kind of stands.
All right.
I think that'll do. Rancor.
Oh my gosh. Looch.
All right. It's a new day. You're with Old Noggin. Just move yourself across the map. Where do you want to go?
Here's where it begins, Georgie.
Move yourself.
Here's where the travel rolls begin. And
I want to go here.
I want to avoid all danger.
You roll a d12, see if you die.
Yeah. No, let's. I mean, can we cut? Is the bridge done at the crack yet?
I don't think so. This is a long-term plan.
Okay.
It was going well, but it wasn't done.
So we have to go around the crack. I take it. So we have to go up one. So I'll roll a d12. Was it realms?
Yes, you can actually move 2 hexes.
2 hexu. There we go.
Hexacies.
Hexacies.
Ooh,
I mean, it's a 7. Little bump.
Indeed.
Bump set alone on a log on the road.
Wow. I took damage. I took dread.
Yeah, you take toll.
Wow.
Okay, you can you help me out with finding what your result is?
No.
You have to roll a 6. D6. Hey, Bernard. How
Hello,
you doing?
Bernard.
It's your
Welcome.
good luck charm.
Yes, that's a 5.
No kidding. I feel positive about this all of a sudden.
Yeah, everything's looking up.
So what is a 5 result?
I'm still paging through the manual. I'm sorry.
The manual.
I'm sorry.
I should have opened it up. I didn't even do that. I will do
that. Bump in the road. Roll a d6. 5. Unwanted attention.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so what that means is when you guys camp for the night, you'll have a higher chance of encountering something.
Okay.
Bump in the road. All right. So that's our first leg. James, you want to take us on our second leg?
Sure. Let me roll a d12.
Hey, look at that.
What are you going to do? Huh? A 12.
That's going to be a discovery.
Roll a D100. No, D20. Sorry.
Whoops. 11. My lucky number.
You gain 2 keys.
You find an abandoned carnival.
That's very creepy.
It's a little creepy.
All the games and prizes are intact, but there's no sign at all of the carnival workers.
Well, after taking a teddy bear and stuffing it into my knapsack, I start to look around for...
I love it.
Oh, this is cool. No sign of the carnival workers.
Didn't we run into a band that was going somewhere? Were they going to a carnival?
I thought
they were going to Krogland.
Oh, they were going to Krogland. All right. Maybe they left this carnival and they had, consumed everyone's souls.
We'll
never know.
Likely what happened.
Can we do a search check, Ben? Poke around.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. James, is your search check better than +0?
It is. I'm +1.
Have at it.
I will search. What a D12. 4.
Okay.
5. Sorry, 5. 5 total.
You don't find anything that would suggest what might have happened here, but you do find one of those kind of sledgehammers if you want it.
The magnificent sledgehammer.
The sledgehammer that you use for the bell
where you hit the bell
thing.
The strength test.
Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's grab it. Are there rations we can obtain from here, like old carny food?
Just like funnel cakes.
It's
like a ton of funnel cake.
Not real food, but sweets, treats.
Yeah, it'll give us a sugar rush, but we're all going to crash with headaches later.
Let's say it'll give you a +1 to your healing, but it's not going to be like actual rations.
Got it.
It's like comfort food, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do.
Fried Twinkies, funnel cake.
Fried twonku.
Fried Nakadonki tube steaks.
I bet you they've battered and fried Nakadonki tube steaks.
Yeah.
All the time.
There's like
sticking
a cream
them.
filling.
Wow, a cream filling. God.
Scrock Nest Mountain oysters.
Yeah, the Scrocky Mountain oysters. Scrocky Mountain oysters. Come get them on a cold.
Cool.
I think that's it here.
Okay.
You can move your token 2 hexes.
Go for it, James.
Whoa.
And then night falls.
I moved us.
Oh, thank you. I was clicking on the video. I was like, why doesn't he move here?
What is it?
Why doesn't it work? I don't understand.
James the Luddite.
James the Luddite.
I am he.
Who Donahue?
Who Donahue?
Yeah, what do you guys do? Old Noggin is he's
Sorry, hit the wrong button.
Old Noggin. So I'll say, hey, Old Noggin, what kind of evidence do you think we'd find at SPL that would support your claim that Lord Orfong sabotaged the Azimuth Company?
Hey folks, just want to take a quick moment to thank all of our supporters on Patreon. Without you, we wouldn't have been able to make this actual play a reality. So if you're a fan of the podcast, the books like Dungeoneer Adventures or Rickety Stitch or the Land of Eem TTRPG, know that Patreon is the best way that you can support us. Thanks again, and let's get back to the adventure.
I don't know, maybe they have old files somewhere.
Yes, old files. A paper trail.
Files of sabotage.
They're very meticulous, you know what I mean?
Indeed.
I do.
We'll have to find a way to get access to the storeroom or something.
I'm sure it's buried deep somewhere in a vault.
A vault.
Classic vault.
I remember when I applied for a job at SPL, they made me fill out 72 forms in quadruplicate. It was miserable. They're a highly meticulous organization.
Tons of bureaucratic paperwork.
Yeah.
It's gotten ridiculous. Back in my day, we used to put on a hard hat, go down in the mine. You don't need no paperwork.
That's it. That's all you do.
All right.
Do you guys want to ask each other any pointed questions?
Oh. That's true. We haven't done that for a while.
Trying to think of any pointed burning questions I have for Riley.
Funnel cake? I hand him one.
I think it's just one of those nights, and I crunch into the funnel cake, and I put my hands behind my head, and I lean back, and I say, "Good night, Riley."
Good night, Galen. Good night, Noggin. Good night, Zona.
What?
Good night, John Boy.
You guys are playing the game the way it's supposed to be played,
Fast and loose.
Fast and loose.
Hey, why don't I help you out here? And read the text under making camp. Adventurers don't just sit around in silence and then hit the sack. They tend to tell stories to each other and ask each other questions. Each time the party makes camp, one character may ask another character a campfire question. The goal should be to ask evocative questions that elicit revealing answers, giving insight into the character's personality, backstory, relationships, and personal quest. If need be, the asking player can ask related follow-up questions to draw out something juicy. This is a great time for characters to build on their relationships and gain XP.
I say, I turn to Riley as my eyes are closing, and I say, hey, Riley, remember how I just said that I applied to SPL for a job? I remember you getting pretty mad at me for doing that. I never figured out why.
Well, our village had just been destroyed. We were kind of amped up on finding the people responsible for it. And then you had this wild hair to go join SPL, and I just didn't approve of it.
I just wanted to be a part of something again. I felt like we lost our whole village. I feel like, we had nothing left. SPL was kind of an opportunity for a new future.
You are a part of something, though. You're a part of this, man. Like us out here doing heroic work.
I turned down my speakers accidentally. I'm so sorry.
You are a part of something, dude.
Yeah, you're part of this event.
It's terrible. I'm the worst.
That's fine. You're a part of something. We're adventurers. We're trying to bring justice to the Mucklins. But
no, I mean, yeah, now we are. I mean, but back then, I just remember feeling so lost. It was just such a terrible time.
I can relate to that. Sometimes I feel lost. I mean, here we are with this guy who's more lost than anyone we've ever met. Trying to
what?
funnel cake.
Yeah.
And then,
suck on this, old man.
Sometimes I feel like we've lost our way ourselves. I've talked to you about that. Kind of losing the thread of why we're going out there in the first place. But
if you hadn't stopped me from joining SPL, I would have been part of an organization that just underhandedly destroys their competition. I mean, I would have been part and parcel to what happened to Noggin. That's pretty terrible.
It is pretty terrible. Plus, no dental.
No dental. I mean, look at this guy's teeth. Oh no, but he's Azimuth, so I guess they had bad dental too.
Yeah, and he's been eating sand for 30 years.
He spits out a mouthful of
What?
sand.
I said there's funnel cake.
Yeah. Funnel cake's in his other hand. He's just been shoveling sand in his mouth.
Very earthy. Great
Earthy. Zone Imbach is like, yes, the sand is very earthy. It is delicious.
His mycelium is sifting into the ground.
Yeah. I have found moisture.
Very nutritious.
Yes.
Very nutritious.
As you guys are talking, you hear something creeping.
Oh, this is dark. Must be that. Oh, Georgie.
Sorry. We hear something creeping.
Creeping in the darkness.
Yes.
Take out the sledgehammer.
Yeah. I take out a funnel cake. I guess we peer into the darkness and see if we can perceive them.
You glimpse in the moonlight like a big hulking beast.
Oh no.
It looks like it's walking upright though.
I'll say, who goes there?
You hear a snarl, and then in the firelight, you see a giant mouth, grotesque face, on the chest of a hairy humanoid.
No. It's a Lemmy.
And it says, Where am I?
Well, you're here now. You're at our camp.
You're just a few miles north of the crack. We're camping out here. You're welcome to join us, I say with terror in my voice.
It kind of peers around, its eyes darting madly, and it grabs for Zona Imbach. Food!
No!
I freaking smash him on the nose with the hammer.
Okay. We're entering a conflict, I guess, here. You know what I mean? That means
it's more like a don't eat that. I don't mean to. I'm not swinging for the fences, but it is a conflict. I accept that.
I'm going to make a worldwide check to once per session make up a fact about a culture, faction, or group of people.
Okay.
And I'm going to I'm going to say that the Blemmies don't like food that can talk to them. So when Zona Imbach says, "Oh no, stop, don't eat me," it freaks out and recoils. He's very surprised by this. Let's see if this works. That's a 14.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Okay. It drops Zona Imbach and pounces for the funnel cakes and all the goodies that you've gotten.
It's totally fine. I say, yes, that is food. He is not food. He is friend.
Where is my home?
Where is
lost?
I don't exactly know. Maybe we could help you find it. Are you from around here? Or how long have you been wandering?
Day 4.
Wow,
4 years. It's a long time. 4 days. So it's like 4 days travel maybe from how far away he is, unless he's been going in circles.
Yeah.
What does your home look like?
Dark.
Dark, like a cave, maybe.
Yeah.
A cave. Got it.
Do you remember any kind of yodeling near your home? Did you hear any yodeling?
Stop. What?
I imitate as a yodeling.
Does that sound familiar?
Do you hear any of that? Because maybe he's from the crack.
Yeah.
He seems to hate the yodeling.
Yeah, we hated it.
It's like pulling at his hair. It's like, no, stop.
Sorry, Chief. So he's from a cave. He's been wandering around for 4 days and he's lost. Let me see. Let me check my powers.
What's the range of Sven's yodeling? Like, how many hexes can Sven? Like two hexes? We can rule out the crack, I feel.
Yeah. It's probably 1 hex.
He's a powerful yodeler.
A hex is 6 miles.
Yeah.
Can I use eye for clues and create a clue? I hope I make this, but that he's got some like red and brown clay like all over his feet and bottom of his legs. And if we look carefully enough, we can see that the clay is like he's been stamping these footprints. And we can follow to see the direction that he came from and maybe find his cave.
I like it.
Sure.
All right. That's all for nothing if I fail.
6.
6.
7.
Success with a twist.
7 plus 1.
I gotta close my windows. There's a smoke outside. Hold on.
Yeah. That is true. He has left footprints that you can see, like, just walking like several yards away from the camp. Seem like it leads out somewhere.
Why don't we bed down for the night, and then when morning comes, we can more easily take you home. You can camp here.
Yes, have more food.
Sleep. You can sleep here. Don't eat the mushroom guy. Then we'll take you home in the morning when we can see.
Okay. He gets down like directly on the fire and stamps it out.
Well, good night, everybody.
Yeah, it goes back to the whole good night, Riley.
Riley freezes to death in the night. And it's
he rolls over on her and smothers her. She's warm, but
you each wake up in the middle of the night and like he's just splayed out. Like
I have an arm on my chest.
His ability to just like sit down in the fire and like not feel any pain makes me happy that we didn't engage him.
Yeah, just a little bit.
It's like we would have had no shot.
We've taken down vampires. It's fine.
That's true. With help.
All by ourselves. Yeah.
In the middle of the night, old Noggin whispers to you, Galen, and says, we should probably off them right now.
I say,
think of all the meat.
He's a monster. He's a monster.
I say, oh, Noggin, what's that? And I point. And I say, oh, okay. All right. Good night, old Noggin.
What?
They roll over and go back to sleep.
All right, you wake up and he's like huddled. He's like laying on your chest, old Noggin.
Old Noggin. It's the toothy or toothless, drooly mouth on my like shoulder, suckling. It's kind of like a suck marks on my frog shoulder.
Yeah, He's holding a knife. But morning comes.
Where did he get that?
There were no murders.
There are no murders.
But out of the blemmy is sticking a knife. It just did nothing.
Yeah. He did it himself too. He just nicked himself shaving.
Yeah,
And went right into his head. All right. Well then, I guess we should take the blemmy to the cave. Like, let's.
Which cave are you
gonna follow the tracks?
I bet it's the moldy cave. But yeah, let's follow the tracks. Let's track.
I can use search.
Search it up.
4.
Ooh, okay. Maybe I can tell my faithful steed to sniff out the trail, because that's a thing turtles do. And we'll see if that works.
Well,
no, go ahead.
Well, let's resolve this roll first. You know what I mean?
I don't.
Because that's generally how the game works.
Generally.
Not specifically. Generally.
Very tactful way to say, Georgie, sit your butt down.
Nope.
It's a design choice, like so players don't go, oh, I failed, now I do something. It's like,
yeah, right.
Let's get to another end state. So it's a failure with a plus. So let's try to think about what that means. Well, as you guys are following these tracks, you kind of lose them in the wilderness.
Okay.
But do you have any ideas what the plus could be?
We find a wandering herd of blemmies.
I was about to say, we find some other place that Blemmy likes, but that seems like a too far of a resolution.
Yeah. I think mine is probably too far as well, but I love the idea of like a herd of dinosaurs that are just traveling across the land.
We find like a patch of the mushrooms that he does like to eat.
Oh yeah, the non-sentient variety.
To prevent him from becoming angry that we haven't got him home.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. He stops and like just devours them all.
Nom 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 nom.
Oh,
road shrooms, you know what I mean?
You want some?
Zoni Imbach looks at him distastefully. He eats my cousins.
I'll say, no, I just ate. Although I'm feeling ill from the funnel cake.
You know what? I have some.
Oh, boy.
We haven't had enough excitement.
Make a vitality check.
Oh, geez.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Let's see how vital I am. How do I only have 1 in vitality? I really thought I had more. Doesn't matter. It's an 8 with a quest point. That's a 9. I'm vital.
You want to use a quest point?
I don't know.
By the way, what's your courage, both of you?
What's your courage?
Unlimited. Infinity courage.
I
am the dungeon master.
Let me see. I had 10 out of
power.
I had 10 out of 16.
Idea. I don't know.
So you both could have healed.
Well, with the funnel cakes.
Oh yeah, technically I could have cooked. I forgot about that.
Do you guys not have rations or whatnot?
Only the funnel cake.
No, I had 2 rations. We purchased some in Marshgate before we left.
Oh, I don't have any written on my sheet.
So yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Take care of that. We use a ration or whatever.
Let me roll a d6 because I would have eaten a ration. If you're cool with that, Ben.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna take care of that business. That's a 5. I ate the ration before the blemmies showed up, so he didn't consume the rest of it.
Well, this mushroom gives you 1 temporary courage.
Nice. So I'm now at 17 out of 16.
Also make a realms check for this leg of the journey.
Leg. I will make it. It's a 10.
Cool.
I ask Zona Imbach if he can tell us anything about these mushrooms as we journey.
Yes. As you bit into them, they released their spores, and I lived their life, however brief it was.
Zona is a god.
A simple life, but beautiful. Incomprehensible to you two, I suppose. Just experiencing and living daily in this used-to-be forest, the soil of cracked earth, watching the sun rise and set.
I start bawling.
Yeah. I hold Riley. I'm like, this is so sad. We're murderers. Murderers. As I eat my macadamia cube steak.
Riley is just bawling. This is the saddest thing she's ever heard. It's like poetry.
Yeah. Ben, as far as movement, would this have brought us farther away from our destination?
Yeah, the tracks were leading you north.
Maybe like this way almost?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you've lost sight of them at this point.
Okay. So close to Wally's. We could get some waffles.
I know. I was just thinking, like, maybe we could take the Blemmy to Wally's and see if anybody knows if there's a Blemmy that lives nearby.
Anybody looking for a Blemmy? It's true. Okay, so that's our first leg for today. Should we take the Blemmy to SPL, or should we keep heading north?
I was just considering that. I wonder if SPL would know the location of the Blemmies. They deal with monsters and creatures and critters all the time, you know.
I feel like they murder monsters and creatures and critters all the time.
We can get him a job there.
Yes, lots of forms. He can be an enforcer. He'll be the final boss when we get down to the vault. Hear
me out on this. This is kind of crazy, but
we all get jobs
to become a gigantic distraction.
Yeah. Okay. Also good. We're gonna walk in and be like, "That guy has mushrooms. Get him."
Old Noggin says, I think you might be onto something here. You know, SPL's probably highly guarded traps and taskmasters.
Zonian looks down and he looks up and he says, "It is not," and he keeps writing. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go to SPL. Let's just take the Blemmy along and found a new cave for him or something. I don't know. Just
the
Blemmy could be utilized.
Okay, then we should let's head east to SPL HQ. If you want to roll it up.
I will rolly. Rolly.
Oh.
4. Sorry, 4.
It's all good.
Failed.
I failed.
Let me scroll back to that part of the book. Travel checks. 4 is a dangerous encounter.
Oh boy.
That is true. Roll a D100.
79. I wonder if it's going to be another Blemmy and if they'll get along.
They immediately form a family unit.
This is hilarious. It's the troupe of boggart musicians.
The same ones? That's amazing. That's fantastic.
They're on their way back from Krogland, they're heading to Wally's.
That's so great. That's so amazing. What are the chances? 1 in 100.
But this time, they're looking super frantic, and they see you in the distance and are like running towards you. Like some of them are missing their instruments, and they're like, "Help! Help!" When they get up to you, they're like panting, like, "There's a werewolf! There's a werewolf!
A werewolf?
Where?
Krogland! It's chased us! It ravaged the whole place!
Oh my god!
Our set was just destroyed."
You think that's what? No. What was a slime that got the other guy, right?
I don't know what you're talking about. There's a werewolf. We got to get out of here.
Yeah.
Should we go to Wally's? That's too far.
Let's go to
we're heading
SPL,
here, right?
Werewolf, and Blemmy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're headed to SPL.
I say, you guys could probably hide in this corporate headquarters.
It's like go into the foyer, slam the door, and start barring it.
One of the musicians is like, "No, man, I'm never working for the man, dude. I'm not corporate."
You're not working for them. You're taking advantage of them.
Yeah, we're being chased by a werewolf.
I refuse to set foot in that establishment.
We all go in, whether without.
Yeah. The werewolf snatches him off the ground. We just keep running. Oh, jeez, man.
It's like a Stephen King film.
I think we should run. Yeah, I think we should totally run for the SPL and get inside.
Yeah, I'm on board with that.
A freaking werewolf? That's horrifying.
Do we see it in the distance? Is it like in Monty Python, the Holy Grail, when Lancelot keeps running towards the castle and he's just suddenly there?
The best.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's what's happening.
The two guards at SPL like let us into the foyer, and they're just standing there eating an apple.
Yeah.
Make athletics checks.
Oh shoot! Nice. I mean, that's going to be an 8, I think. Hold on, I got to go to my character sheet. Oh, it's a 9. I'm a great athlete.
I have 11.
I think that means you all sprint to the door. The werewolf is still a ways in the distance, but this door is locked.
I'm going to start like moving furniture in the waiting area in front of the door frantically without even saying anything to the person at the front desk. Just do
what I mean is the front door of SPL is locked.
Oh man, I'm going to start pounding on it.
Are they closed for the weekend or something?
This is like an entrance that, it's not like a business that people freely go through in and out. A slot in the door opens up and you see like beady little eyes peer through. It says, "What is it?"
You got to let us in. There's something chasing us.
Why should I care? Deal with it.
We have money.
I say, do you know who I say, do you know who I am?
Oh, wait. I knew it would open back up. We have money. We got a lot of money. You got to let us in. We'll give you some.
How much?
We got 2 silver packs, man.
Is that what we have?
That's what we have. We're not
we've got 1 silver pouch.
Meh.
Look, take the silver pouch, let us in, or the Blemmy's going to open the door.
What? Yeah, fine. He opens the door.
I'll like shoo everybody in, like get inside.
The werewolf is darting closer, probably 30 feet away. By the time you all are shuffling inside. As the door slams shut, Galen, make a might check to keep it closed. You're with the Blemmy and the SPL guy, and you're trying to shove the door closed so you can lock it.
I'm gonna use pep talk my new power pep talk. Roll and inspire twice per session. On a 6+, choose one of the following, and I'm going to make him roll advantage on this.
Nice.
I'm going to say, Galen, you can do this. Feats of strength, buddy. Just got to hold that door. I know you can do it. Riverball champion. Let's make it happen. And then
that's a 9. Good thing you did it. So it's going to be an 11. At first, Galen keeps looking at his feet, wondering why you're calling them feet of strength. And then he gets his head. He wraps his head around the concept of what you're talking about, and he puts his back into the door.
The most jock moment Galen has ever had.
What?
What?
Good.
Oh.
Well, you slam it shut and hold it as this ravenous werewolf just like claws and pushes on the door. The SPL employee manages to lock it. And
Noish.
He's like, oh, there's a werewolf.
Yeah. That's what we said.
Yeah, Chief. Freaking werewolf.
Oh, this door's pretty sturdy. It won't get through.
It's good to know. I'm Riley, by the way. This is Galen.
Hand over the cash.
I'll go through my pockets and hand over the cash.
All right. So, pay for some Nakadonki tube steaks and latest issue of Dungeoneer magazine.
Oh, excellent. So anyway, catch you later, and I'll just start walking like down the stairs. Like,
where are you going?
Oh, we didn't intend to come through this entrance, but we actually have an appointment with a front desk.
Oh yeah, what are you doing?
We got a business transaction we're going to conduct. Apparently, you're looking for some really great adventurers, and we're the guys.
Make a trickery check.
Put that hat on, man.
All right. 13.
At this point, Riley's just walking around with a crazy helmet on.
Yeah. I roll a 13.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, the adventurers. Whew, wouldn't want to be you guys.
Oh.
Go
right
on.
this way, right this way.
My own lie has me second guessing it now. I'm just like, oh, really? That's...
What
Thanks,
did we do? What did we do?
Well,
what didn't we do?
Huh?
Huh?
Are you talking to him?
Yeah.
Well, the job you're hired for is like, pretty serious,
A lot of cash, though.
Yeah.
A lot of cash.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that goes without saying, you know what I mean?
No, but we like when people say it. We want to be sure that it's actually a lot of cash.
Well,
saying it makes it true.
Spit
it out, man.
Been hearing a lot of noises from the sewers lately,
Oh, below SPL?
Yeah, where all the turds go.
Yeah, all the turds.
All but one, you know what I mean?
I assume that's why you're here. Or it could be, I heard a wyvern got loose.
Wyvern.
Bubble goose.
Yeah. Or you could be hired to reset all the floor traps,
That's my least favorite of the bunch.
Well, we'll see ourselves out. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you want to go to the front desk, you'll talk to Frau Nadie.
Frau Nadie, okay. Got it. I lean over to Galen and it's like, I don't know that I have any intention to go to the front desk. Now that we're in, we should find the storehouse, see if we can find some of that, some of the paperwork. Go to the old file cabinets, shuffle through them, you know what I mean?
I mean, Galen shrugs. He's fine with whatever. I have a feeling we're going to end up at the front desk regardless.
Well, if you want to scoot by the front desk, you'll have to make a sneak check.
Yeah. Oh, and we still have the musicians with us. That's how that works.
Well, I don't know. Do you want to ditch them?
I say, okay, you guys are safe now, right? I mean, you gonna be okay after this?
What are we supposed to do? You leaving us?
All right, come on. I'll start passing out little paper cups of cucumber water to them from the foyer, just like.
Wow.
Oh, thanks.
Amazing.
All right, how do you want to do this, Galen? Do you want to try to sneak past the front desk? Maybe cause a distraction?
With this group, if you're not using them to cause a distraction, they're going to...
I figured
you'll have
use
disadvantage.
I think that they should be the distraction. I'll say, all right, guys, we saved you. Can you do us a favor and just play some percussion on these trash cans and stuff? I know you don't have your instruments, but you know.
Well, I still have my instrument. The guy with the tuba.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Well, I mean, the rest of you guys, we just need help causing a distraction. I mean, it's quid pro quo, right?
Yeah. You know, you've helped us out twice, so I mean, it's the least we could do.
I'll introduce them to the Blemmy and say,
"Not food,
not food." To the Blemmy.
This is not food.
Not food.
That's his name.
It's not a bad name for him.
Yeah.
I'll say like, not food, not food, to the. And I'll say, you stay here for a second. We'll be right back. And then I'll lean over to the band and say like, anything but yodeling. And he'll be cool.
One of the guys looks real sad. Oh.
I'll put my hand on his shoulder.
Yeah.
And be like, sorry, Chief.
That's fine. I got a triangle. Okay.
Yeah, he'll take that.
The Blemmy's like, triangle.
All right, so attempt to let's get them going. See if I can create any more chaos.
All right. Well, having the musicians will give you advantage, both of your checks, to get out of this area.
Okay.
All right. Oh man, I need the advantage. My -1 sneak.
Oh my gosh, my armor is not going to help me in this case.
8.
Does it just cancel it out?
It does. Thankfully, it just cancels it out. My sneaky sneak is... Ooh, that's an 8.
Double 8.
I mean, I would use a quest point.
So would I.
That up. Yeah.
So would I. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that.
Old Noggin remains with you.
What?
You guys get past the lobby, and now you're like into the winding halls of subterranean pits and layers.
Amazing.
You do pass some people, but they're not really paying attention to you. You see like people with like helmets like Riley carrying briefcases and people drinking coffee. There's a mail carrier just like dropping off mail, like memos and stuff to people's offices.
It's all very organized.
But at the same time, a dungeon. It's like a damp, dank dungeon. Now you have 3 ways to go, and you guys have no idea where anything is. There's like a branching hallway. You go straight, left, or right.
Let's go straight.
Okay.
Let's just try it.
Yeah.
If we can be clever, maybe we can get it out of someone without them.
Clever girl.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to have you make a check. Not a sneak check, but a search check.
Oh.
All right. 10.
Nice.
Nice. Okay. You
You just hear the tuba. Like people are like moving to the beat a little bit, and then
It's like water cooler talk now. Like, hey, is there like something going on?
The Taskmaster kicks open the door. He's like, "Get back to work and stop listening to that music."
Who's playing the tuba?
Boom, boom, boom.
You start seeing like offices, signs, and the titles of the people keep getting more impressive as you go deeper and deeper.
Head beheader.
Yeah. Head beheader. Head torture smith.
Yeah, if we can check out the files of like whoever's in charge, maybe we can.
Head honcho. Head of honchos.
The head of honchos.
You get to a door, however, that says restricted access.
I mean, this must be it.
Okay. Let's see. Can I tinker this door?
Tinker, tailor soldier guy. I will inspiring order you. Riley, you gotta get that door open. Come on, Riley. It's not very inspiring, especially since I just told you to just get the door open. There's nothing inspiring about what I said.
Just do it. Come on. What are you doing?
Instead of trying to like pick the lock, can I try to like take the hinges off the door and like take the whole door off the wall with tinker?
I mean, it's a pretty massive door.
Okay. Let's see. Do I have anything that's helpful?
Thanks, Bernard.
Bernard is bestowing his good luck upon you.
Oh, all right. Here we go. Maybe I can saw, like, is it made of wood or iron or how's it?
Yeah, it's an iron door.
Oh, crap. It's an iron door.
How about this? Discerning eye, I'm going to make a perception check to create a weakness within the door for narrative purposes. So there's a really big rust spot by the hinges where water has been dripping.
Do you not have lockpicks? Is the problem?
I don't have lockpicks or anything that looked like that. I'm trying to find a way to tinker through.
Well, I mean, what I said is true. There is rust rampant in the door.
Bernard, you might need it. You're right. You're right.
I mean, you could use with this weakness like makeshift lockpicks or whatever.
Well, if it's like eroding, I could use the sledgehammer to like see if I can't punch a hole through it.
Okay. And
then like maybe tinker to like create a device to go up in there and unlock it.
Cool.
Because I've got some junk and stuff. I've got like some tools and things.
Y'all got some junk in that trunk, you know.
I do. All right, so Georgie, what do I do?
No. I mean, I made the rust exist, and then Noodle existed.
The noodle exists,
and life was good. I don't know what are you gonna do? I've done what I need to do.
I'm gonna look around, like see if anybody's coming, and then sledgehammer the red spot.
Cool.
Okay.
Do it in time to the tuba music.
Make a tinker check at disadvantage.
Okay. Eight.
Nice.
You want to QP that?
Actually 9. What am I thinking?
You're able to do it. You go like clang into the door. There is a noticeable noise.
As soon as I clang into it, I'm going to throw the sledgehammer through so it looks like I don't have anything in my hands.
Yeah.
And the door just like slowly jars open.
I'll like shout like, we gotta fix this door. This door's a mess. Really loud, and then sneak inside.
That's teamwork, baby.
So on the other side, you see more offices and people. One a guy who looks like a taskmaster hears the noise and he says, "What the hell's going on?"
Rats.
Somebody's playing the tube out in the foyer. It's carrying throughout the whole place.
No, I'm talking about what'd you do to the door?
Oh, the door's got to be repaired. See this rust spot?
It's busted.
Who are you?
Maintenance crew.
Where's your uniform?
It's undergoing maintenance.
Is it not casual day? Or?
They're maintaining our uniforms back in maintenance HQ.
Make a trickery check.
I mean, it was pretty good, though. It's got to be an advantage, right?
Is it his trickery?
It's probably me, because I...
Yeah.
I mean, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
He's never heard that one before.
All right, whatever. Just keep it down, okay?
No problem.
We've got a big meeting going on in the conference room.
Oh, what are you guys meeting about?
What's it to you? Numbskull whaps you in the head.
Yeah,
why are you asking questions like that? Everybody's in the conference room right now. You know what I mean? All the
Riley
offices
whaps me in the head next. I'm sorry.
I guess now would be a good time to go through the offices and fix any of the ducts while they're all in that meeting, right?
Like I said, as long as you don't make any noise.
Hey, no problem. No problem. George, we're going to go rummaging through all the executive offices.
Yeah, let's do it.
I don't got time for this.
We don't got time for this.
He goes walking off.
See you at the softball game. Then I run around.
Softball. Amazing. This is perfect. Let's dig around.
Yeah, let's actually go through all the offices while they're in the big meeting. See if we can't find any evidence.
Okay. Whose office? There's Lord Orfong. There's Madame Mauve Wazinski. There's Vice Punisher Destina Brenk. And there's Kurg Nori, Overseer of Goblinoid Resources.
I mean, the GR guy.
Goblinoid Resources guy? You don't think we should go through Lord Orfong's office? We have his cufflinks. I think we should.
Now we got everything we got everything we need. No. Of course, Lord Orfong. Let's do it. Yeah.
Let's go into Lord Orfong's office.
All right. The other offices are not noticeably locked. They may be, but this one is like padlocked several times.
Maybe
you said there were ducts, though, right? Maybe we can go through the ducts into this office. From another office.
We could see if maybe GR has a key.
Yeah, they got keys to everything. In fact, I'm pretty sure I have an ability that might make that true. Hold on. Yeah, I'm going to use a quest point to redo a worldwide check to make up a fact about the culture of Goblinoid Resources personnel. They absolutely need to be able to get into everything to do their job right. And they will stop at nothing to obtain, like, keys in duplicate and triplicate, just in case they lose their first set of keys.
I think you just love saying duplicate, triplicate,
quadruplicate. Yes. Quintuplicate. Yes.
I want to see how far you go with that.
I use my last quest point to bump that to a 9, and then that's it.
All right. It's true. It's all true.
All of it. Let's get some duplicate keys. Triplicate keys.
We should hold on to these keys forever.
Yeah, you never know what they're going to unlock. The Royal Order of Goblinoid Resourcers. Resourcerers.
Goblinoid resourcery.
How is that not a thing? This is amazing. I want that to be canon.
Goblinoid resourcery is amazing.
I'm a goblinoid resourcerer by trade.
I think we've come upon something amazing.
That's canon.
This is going to be the offshoot novella series that I do in Land of Eem.
It's all canon.
We go into the GR office and rustle around for keys.
All right, make a search check.
Riley, you're up. I say, Riley. Remember that time that you were searching for food in my mom's house before it got burned down and they all got killed? And you were just quiet as a mouse, but man, you got like every single piece of cheese out of that cupboard.
I did. I ate a lot of cheese.
Yeah. Do that again, but with keys. I inspire. It works. It's a 9.
All right. 10.
Nice.
I do find the key, but I also am eating a hunk of cheese when I come back with it. You want some, man?
Yeah.
It was out of Kurgnori's lunch bag.
Kurgnori's lunch bag? Oh, the Land of Eem. Hilarious.
Yeah, you find 3 keys. 3 different keys. They're not triplicate, but they're marked with Orfong.
Well, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's hurry while they're all in that meeting.
Yeah.
All right. You open the doors.
We do it.
The room is dark. It's dark inside, and it looks like there's cobwebs. It's a little dusty.
Lord Orfong is dead. He's been gone forever, and they've been running this company without him.
Could we look for like a candle to light and see if we can't go through some files and examine that desk and bookshelves, anything? Just like really go through it
thoroughly. Yeah.
Search.
Yeah. So the main desk looks actually clean.
Used, like as in it has been used recently?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like the desk, like the immediate desk and around it, but like the walls and all the shelves are like dusty.
Interesting.
There's cobwebs in the ceiling. You also notice there's some like waste in the garbage can. There's like
excrement.
There's actually a cell room.
There's like crumpled up pieces of paper and like an old sandwich, like half eaten. That doesn't look ancient. It's like,
it's still good.
While Galen is eating the sandwich, I'll like unwrap some of the papers in the waste basket and read it and see if there's any clues as to what's going on.
Nice.
There's nothing. It's like, it looks like the drawings of an adolescent.
What?
Like really bad drawing.
It was once the wrapper for the sandwich, and it's been doodled on.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of doodles.
Yeah.
There's like SPL memos and just like doodles all over the margins.
What the heck? Can I go over to the dusty shelves and find a book that's like a ledger or anything like that would,
Well, yeah, there's actually just a giant wall of file cabinets behind the desk.
All right, I'm going to go to A for Azimuth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, make another search check.
All right, here we go.
Ooh.
3.
You do not. You search through this file cabinet. You actually do find Azimuth, which is the plus, but there's like so much information that you're just not able to pluck it out quickly.
All right, I'll set aside everything on Azimuth and put it on the desk.
It's like a giant mound, like huge set.
We'll never be able to go through this to find any evidence. Like we gotta find something else.
I put it all in the lucky knapsack.
Nice.
You'll need like 4 lucky knapsacks.
Can you look around for like a safe or anything like that?
Sure.
I do it. Do you want me to make a search check?
Yeah.
It's a 6.
You find a safe, but it's locked.
I pull out the cufflinks and I use them to unlock the safe. I don't have any creative skills left. This is just me being ridiculous.
I'm going to I'm going to use a quest point and use Eye for Clues and look on the walls, like behind a painting, to see if there's like a secret compartment.
Okay.
Come on. 9.
Come on, baby. Let the good times roll.
Okay. Find a secret compartment behind a painting of Lord Orfong. It's a massive painting of a dark, helmeted
Lord.
There's no like facial features or anything. Just a man in armor, or a being in armor. Some say he's a god.
A god with like funny doodles on wrappers of sandwiches. Can I look inside the compartment and see if there's like any kind of like ledger or diary, something that Orfong would have touched himself?
You find the key to the safe.
Oh, okay. Let's open up the safe, man.
I've been sitting there with the cufflinks trying to unlock it. I turn around and oh, okay, that makes more sense.
I huff my bangs out of my eyes and like use the key on the safe.
There are a few things in there. One is a diary.
Okay.
It seems to be written years ago.
It's like very precise cursive.
And it says,
unlike the doodles.
It says, this belongs to Tim Orfong.
Tim Orfong?
T. Orfong.
It's T. Orfong. Tim Orfong. That's amazing.
I love it.
Um,
Some would call me Tim.
Tim?
Tim the Enchanter.
As you sift through it, it almost reads like the diary of a madman, like so
I love
obsessed with power.
Mm-hmm.
And he writes out like half of it is just like business plans, just like bullet points. And
kill, maim, torture.
And you come across several entries where he's talking about bringing down Azimuth Corporation, destroying Helgroathe Mine, and it's not only Azimuth Corporation. There's like all these other companies you've probably never even heard of.
Wow. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna pocket the diary.
Yeah. Anything else in the safe?
Let's just say there's a magical item, and we'll roll for it. Because I feel like he's the type of guy to keep a magical item in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like gauntlets or something crazy. Or cufflinks.
Roll D200.
Roll, George.
D2 hundo on it. That's a 1, 2, 3. Check.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Roll again.
No. It's a 191.
Okay.
191.
Wow. There is a seed.
A seed.
Like a seed. And it like
seed.
You pick it up and it feels like it's like swirling air around it.
Interesting.
Swirly air seed. You
Make
know
a
who will
lore
know?
check.
Nice. Silverman lore check.
Silverman lore check.
That's a 6.
You think you've heard of something like this? It's called a seed of hurricanes.
Wow.
Of course, Lord Orfong would have in his safe a seed of hurricanes.
I love it.
All right.
Do I know whether or not one should plant it, or is it a thrown thing? Or that's all we got.
With your success with a twist, all you know is the name of it.
It's okay. What a twist.
So as you guys are just rooting around in here, the door opens.
I dive behind the desk.
We all dive behind the desk. Yeah.
It's like,
I'll grab Noggin.
Oh, what?
and from behind the desk, you see a huge figure.
Oh,
Looks like Lord Orfong himself. And
The mind of a child.
he's looking down. He turns around, shuts the door. He flips on the lights. And he takes off not just his helmet, but like his whole like chest piece
Mm-hmm.
and like a headpiece. And it's just like a young kid, like 20 something.
Wait, he's 20 and he's doodling like a 5-year-old?
Well, I mean, he's not like a 5-year-old. It's just like really sophomoric stuff. Like
Yes.
crude. And he this obviously can't be Lord Orfong. He's like pimply faced, like young.
Hey guys, how's it going?
and he sighs and like puts down this what is essentially like a mascot uniform.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna jump on the desk and say, "Aha!"
I think we're gonna end it there.
Oh man, tune in next week to see what happens. Oh, this is wild. I love it. It's fun.
All right. going to the Galen.
There he is. There's Lord Orfong.
This is the kid. What are you doing in my office? Why?
It's exactly what it is.
Awesome.
All right,
everybody.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks.
Shout out to Bernard.
Yeah,
Thanks,
shout out to Bernard and all of his luck.
And all of our patrons on Patreon.
Yeah, thanks so much. Good times. We'll be back next week. And if you haven't checked it out on Twitch, occasionally on Mondays, George, Ben, and I have been hanging out playing World of Warcraft Classic. The hardcore is 3 dwarves, and it's been pretty fun. It's nothing crazy. We're just hanging out, and if you want to chime in and join us.
Yeah, just check out the Twitch channel in general. Like,
yeah,
we're all like sort of gaming every now and then.
Yeah, gaming, hanging out, like taking it easy and just having fun. So, we'll post the link in the description of this video too, so you can check that out. But thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you next Saturday for the exciting conclusion.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
Or our deaths.
Your deaths.
Or our deaths.
Yeah. That's what I always pray for.
There's a decent likelihood that at some point we're not going to be able to weasel our way out of something.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Yep.
All right,
See you next week. Easy.
See you next time.
Bye, guys.
Thanks for joining the Land of Eem podcast. If you're interested in learning about Land of Eem, or diving into our book series, Dungeoneer Adventures, or Rickety Stitch and the Gelatinous Goo, visit us online today at landofelem.com or ask for us wherever books are sold. Thanks again. Bye-bye.